Dear students, how do you do? I hope you are keeping well at home and welcome to all of you to my online video class. Today you know that the whole world is suffering from a serious problem, that means COVID-19, and it's not only our own problem but also the problem all over the world. And in this crucial situation, we have nothing to do except taking video class, and you have also nothing to do except watching our video class. And you know that, dear students, COVID-19 has taken a lot of lives from the world and is still taking many important lives from the world. And today I only advise you to wash your hands, wash your face, and take your body free from all kinds of diseases, all kinds of germs. And for this purpose, you should use sanitizer, mask, and other necessary particles while you go out from your house. So, dear students, at the same time, I will suggest you to sing our national anthem, because you know that all the educational institutions in Bangladesh remain closed on account of COVID-19, and that's why most of the students do not practice our national anthem. And national anthem is the important factor of our independence, because every independent country has a national anthem, and national anthem carries our identity, carries our independence, carries our national history of the country. So we should remember this song, and I hope all the students, you are practicing our national anthem, staying at home. So dear learners, today in my class I am going to take narration, and this is important for class 8, 9 and 10. Though I am taking the class only for the students of class 8. So, dear learners, at first I will give you some idea and opinion of myself about narration. Okay, dear learners, narration. Narration is a speech of a speaker, because sometimes we speak out and someone keeps record of our speech, and when we narrate something of the person directly is called a direct narration. And when we narrate the speech of the person in our own language, it is called indirect narration. So, dear learners, at first narration is of two kinds. Direct narration. One is direct narration. Two is the learners. One is direct narration and two is indirect narration. Now I am giving an example of direct narration. Look at the blackboard. Yes. Let's have a look on the blackboard. There is a sentence of direct narration. He said, quotation, I went to Dhaka last week. And the quotation is ended here. This is a narration because this is a quotation of a person. And the quotation is the person of he. His quotation, I went to Dhaka last week. This is direct narration because the quotation, the speech here is the direct quotation of the speaker. Okay, dear learners. And next one, indirect narration. Dear learners, look at the blackboard. I have changed the direct narration into indirect one because I have written here. He said that there is no comma quotation, and instead of comma quotation, I have used here that I have is a subject I, and I is changed into he because there are some rules about this function. And I will show you next. He had gone to Dhaka the previous week. This is the example of indirect narration because there is no comma quotation, and this narration is something changeable. So it is called indirect narration because when there is no direct speech of a speaker in the narration is called indirect narration. Okay, dear learners, now I am going to show you the parts of direct narration. Dear learner, this is an example of direct narration. Here are two parts. One is he said, and two is I will go. There are two parts of direct narration. One is he said, and two is I will go. He said is called reporting verb. Reporting verb, and I will go is the speech of the speaker, so it is called a reported speech. Reported speech. So, dear learners, direct narration is divided into two parts. One is a reporting verb, and the last one is reported speech. Okay, dear learners, now I am going to show you some verb patterns from direct narration into indirect one. In direct narration, there are some tenses in reported speech. So the verb of reported speech should be changed into some ways, and I will show you now these items. First of all, present indefinite. If there is present indefinite in reported speech in direct narration, it will be changed into past indefinite. Past indefinite. Okay. Present continuous. If there is present continuous, it will be changed into past continuous. In the same way, present perfect should be changed past perfect. Present perfect continuous, past perfect continuous. Okay, dear learners. Now, if there is past indefinite in direct narration, past perfect in direct narration, past continuous, past perfect continuous. Past perfect, past perfect, same. Past perfect continuous, this will also be same. Past perfect continuous. And the function of future tense will be changed into in this way, such as shall we. Future indefinite, shall we. It will change. It will be changed into should. Should. Can, may, would, might. Dear learner, this is the very important function of tense, and if we want to change direct narration into indirect one, we must have the knowledge of changing the function of tense, because in direct narration there are so many tenses and we have to change these tenses into indirect narration, such as if there is present indefinite tense in direct narration, it will be changed into past indefinite in indirect narration. And if there is present continuous, it will be past continuous. If present perfect, it will be past perfect. Present perfect continuous, it will be past perfect continuous. And if there is past indefinite, it will be past perfect. If past continuous, it will be past perfect continuous. And if there is past perfect, it will be past perfect. Past perfect will not be changed. It will be the same tense in the direct narration. Past perfect, past perfect. And past perfect continuous, it will also be same. Past perfect continuous. And if there is shall or will, it will be changed into should and would. If there is can or may, it should be changed into could and might. There are the functions of changing tense in narration. If there is any tenses in direct narration, we must change the narration, change the tense in direct narration. Okay, dear students. So all of the rules of changing tense. And now I am going to give some examples of some words, because we sometimes see some words in direct narration, and in direct narration we have to change these words. Now, dear learners, I will show you some words which are used in direct narration and what is should in indirect narration for these words. Okay, dear students. Suppose there may be today in direct narration. Today, and it will be changed into that day in indirect narration. Today, that day. Yesterday, sorry, the previous, yesterday the previous, tomorrow the next day. Now it will be changed to then. This, that, this, those. Here, there. Okay, dear learners, let's have a look on the blackboard, I have written here some words in direct narration and in indirect narration. The words must be changed. First of all, today, that day, yesterday, the previous day, tomorrow, the next day, now, then, this, that, these, those, here, there. Okay, dear learner, there may be some words in direct narration, and we have to change these words in indirect narration in this way. Okay, dear learners, now I am going to give you an example of assertive sentence. At first, we have to know that narration can be functioned into among the sentences, such as assertive sentence, interrogative sentence, imperative sentence, and optative sentence, and also exclamative sentence. These 5 types of sentences cover the function of narration, and at first we have to know the functions of sentences. Otherwise, we cannot be able to change the narration in passive narration. At first, we have to know sentence narration, and then we have to know passive narration. At first, we have to know sentence narration. Okay, dear learners, in sentence narration, at first we must know the function of assertive sentence, because every sentence has different types of rules in the sense of narration. And first of all, I will show you some functions of assertive sentence, because what should we do in assertive sentence in case of changing narration. Assertive sentence. Dear students, at first we should have the knowledge of the structure of assertive sentence. In assertive sentence, the structure is subject, verb, object, and extension. This is the structure of assertive sentence. Assertive sentence. Assertive sentence is a kind of sentence by which we can express something about the person or thing or any kind of subject. And in this sentence, something is depicted or described. Okay, dear learners, now I am going to give an example. He said, I wrote a letter. I wrote a letter. This is assertive sentence, because here you have you have seen that the subject is I, wrote is a verb, and the letter is object. So it is called assertive sentence because subject, verb, and object. Okay, and in the case of assertive sentence, we at first change the reporting verb. Reporting verb here said, and we must bear in mind that if there is no object of said, we must write down said. So he said, and we will discard comma and quotation, and instead of comma and quotation we will write that in assertive sentence. Okay, dear learner, you have to write down that instead of comma and quotation. Next, we have to change person. Dear learners, if there is first person, it will be changed with the subject. I is a first person and I must be changed with subject because I follows the subject. First person follows the subject. So I is followed by he. So we should write here he. And wrote is the past indefinite tense. And in my previous talking, I showed you some functions of tense, and there I wrote past indefinite tense changed into past perfect tense. So here the tense is past indefinite, and we have to change the tense into past perfect tense. And what is the structure of past perfect tense? The structure of past perfect tense is subject plus had plus verb 3. Then we can write here had, and the verb wrote, write, wrote, written. The past participle form of wrote is written. So we have to write written. And a letter is the third person, and you must keep in mind that if there is third person in the reported speech, if there is any third person in the reported speech, the third person can never be changed. So we can write a letter here, and this letter will not be changed because it is third person number. And second example is dear learners, let's have a look on the blackboard. I have written another example of assertive sentence, such as he said to us, comma, quotation, we have on the mess. This is also an example of assertive sentence because they are subject, verb, and object. So, and also, dear students, you notice that there is an object of said, and if there is object of said, then we have to change the word verb said into told. So we can write here he told us. And we know that comma and quotation will be vanished in assertive sentence, and instead of comma and quotation we have written that. So we also write here that, and next we have to change the subject in first person. Sorry, my dear learner, I wanted to write here you. You is the second person, and you must follow the object. You second person, and second person must follow the object, and first person must follow the subject. But if there is any third person, it never follows any subject or object. It can never be changed. It remain unchanged in the sentence. And here you see that you is the second person, and it must follow object. Object is us, and us will be changed into we, because you they are subject and us will be changed into we, because us is object and we is subject, and here we will be written because you is the subject, so we must written we as a subject. And have on the map. This is the example of present perfect tense. And if there is present perfect tense in direct narration, we must change present perfect into past perfect. So if we can write here, had on the map. Okay, dear learners, this is the example of assertive sentence. And in assertive sentence we must follow the rules according to the sequence of tense and using conjunction, because we have written here conjunction that, because in assertive sentence the conjunction will be that instead of comma and quotation. Okay, dear learners, now I am going to another sentence. Interrogative sentence. There are two types of structure of interrogative sentence. First yes no question, and second is double yes question. At first we will see yes no question. Okay, dear learners, process. He said to me, dear learners, let's have a look on the blackboard. He said to me, will you go to school tomorrow? This is a yes no question, because this question starts with auxiliary verb. If any sentence, if interrogative sentence starts with auxiliary verb, it is called yes no question. And if auxiliary verb starts with WH question, that means what, where, who, why, when, etc. This is called WH question. So dear learners, in case of yes no question, I have to change said. Said is always changed into asked. Okay. Asked and new object. And instead of comma and quotation, we must use if. Okay. If. And then we have to change subject. You must follow me, and me here will be changed into I, because you here subject, so me must be subject in Z speech. The next day, dear learners, he asked me if I will change into would go to school tomorrow, and if there is tomorrow, the tomorrow will be changed into the next day. This is the first rule of interrogative sentence. And next, I will show you another portion. Dear learners, there is a sentence of interrogative sentence using what. What is an WH question, and in this case we must change the sentence into in this way. She asked him, and instead of comma and quotation we must use what. And next, the subject is you, and you must follow the object, and the object change into subject here he. Do is the present form, and instead of do we must change the word want into past indefinite tense. Okay, dear learners. That's all from me today, and I hope I will meet you again with another type of grammatical class. And though I cannot finish this class today, I hope I will again take this class. Until then, Allah Hafiz.